Good morning from Michigan. Happy Tuesday. Well, I don't know if it's happy because, well, I keep getting notifications from videos that I had watched from the People's Bridge. Just nasty, hateful, harassing comments about how Veronica died. This coming from the Party of Peace and Unity. I'm very frustrated about that. Just frost my cookies. So if you know of anybody who has access to her YouTube channel, friends, families, coworkers, whatever, please tell them to check her YouTube channel and delete them efforts, because it's not just disrespectful to her memory. She was a human, whether you agreed with her or not. She was a human, and what these hateful idiots are spewing is just disrespectful. If a Trump supporter did that, oh my Lantis, you would not believe that would be covered on mainstream media. It really bothers me. But anywho, we're just going to move past that today because I've got some interesting information. So, Nana, News with Nana, let me just show you that News with Nana was flagged. News with Nana got her first warning coming to Michigan. Okay. It was a warning. As you see, we reviewed your appeal for the following content from 9/2 coming to Michigan, which let me go to, let's go, coming to Michigan. When they showed the, I got to turn that down. Damn, I'm loud. So while I have homeless veterans. Yeah, oh, here it is. And this is a resettlement. And this is in Michigan. This was a news article that I read. Okay, so see this. And then, no, sorry. We reviewed your content carefully and confirmed that it violates our misinformation policy. We know this probably is a disappointing news. And we won't be putting your content back up on YouTube. If your appeal was for a warning, you will not be given another warning in the future. Appeals for a strike, the strike will win. Okay, but here's my question, because let's go here. West Michigan prepares to resettle 250 Afghan refugees. More coming in weeks ahead. This was posted on MLive September 10th, 2021 at 12:37 p.m. It was an article written by Malachi Barrett. mbarrett1 at mlive.com posted this article. Let's see if I get flagged for misinformation, because this is an article on MLive that states Afghan refugees are finding new homes in Michigan after the end of a 2-decade war that left thousands of people in crisis. Bethany, and this is what I reported in that other video, go to Rumble and see it. Bethany Christian Services, one of 5 federally recognized refugee agencies in Michigan. 5 federally recognized refugee agencies in Michigan. There's 5 agencies in Michigan. Announced Friday was September 10th. It received approval to resettle 250 Afghans in the coming weeks. The groups include single people. I'm going to pause because you know what I'm thinking in my head. Okay. Single people, are they men or women? Okay. And families who are in danger of being targeted by the Taliban because they aided the U.S. military or belong to vulnerable groups. Am I supposed to believe everything I see and hear? So Chris Paluski, president and CEO of Bethany Christian Services, lived in Afghanistan from 2000 to 2000. So he lived there for a year. They act like he lived there for 5 years or something. He expressed concern for the safety of women and children under Taliban rule, which, yes, women and children. I've seen how they rule. I've seen their brutality. Okay, so there's that. There's that. And then I'm live again. Where was I? Here we go. West Michigan is a welcoming community proud to take Afghan refugees. Congressman Peter Meyer says this was updated and published September 13th. That was yesterday, Monday, September 13th at 11:19 a.m. And this article is by Annie Barker, A. Barker at MLive. So I am just reading what MLive is posting. Okay. Grand Rapids, Michigan, more than 200 Afghan refugees are ready to call West Michigan their new home, and an area congressman believes this welcoming community is proud to help. Is he a rhino? Congressman Peter, I know he was military that went there, not part of Pineapple Express, but he went there and got in trouble for going there because they were trying to get people out. And when he came back, people were accosting him, saying, "You took seats on a plane that could have bought people back. Like 2 seats are gonna like make a big dent in the world." Anyways, just my opinion. Again, just my opinion. My opinion. Sorry, I had to say that loud because you know how fact checkers can be a little thick-headed. So we have been a welcoming community that has helped out folks around the world who are in need and also served to integrate to make them part of our community, to make our community stronger through that process, Meyer told the group that gathered Wednesday. Wednesday. Oh, this was September 8th, the video that they posted. Okay, see, look at Interfaith Solidarity Vigil for Afghan refugees, September 8th. MLive, yeah, here we go. This is from MLive's YouTube channel. Interesting. Let me subscribe to that just for shits and giggles. Oh, I'm sorry. I said that bad word. Naughty me. All right, so we're gonna move right past, moving right along in search of good times and good. Sorry, yeah, that's what happens. And here we go again. September 11th, state prepares for Afghan refugees. A White House executive order on these and new guidelines will have sweeping effects on Michigan employers and millions of their employees. West Michigan prepares to resettle 250 Afghan refugees, more coming in weeks ahead. A federal V mandate will force millions of Michigan workers to get pokey pokes or weekly testing. So that was like the week in a glance, I think is what that little post was. Let's go here. Funny how here it's for subscribers only, so I can't access what it says. And that's obviously a picture of Shirky. Senate leader questioned universities on V's, and they pushed back. So top headlines: lectures union reached tentative agreement on a new contract. Yeah, U of M. You know how I feel about that. Henry Ford Hospitals trim beds due to staffing shortage. Well, if they weren't firing people because they wouldn't poison themselves, I don't know, then I guess there wouldn't be a shortage, but shame on them. I guess they don't realize that at least in Michigan and people across the nation, they have rights. And when it comes to your health, I'm sorry. Jeffrey Feiger is wrong that, no other time such as this has there ever been. The only thing I can think of are Nuremberg trials where they forced upon people. And then you have, what was it, Tuskegee Airmen, when they did things that they didn't even know they were doing to to them, these people, which is why the people of color communities are so against the V's. I would be too. You know, you have history is literally repeating itself, and we wonder why they wanted to take down statues and why they claim that that's false in history, this is false in history. Well, you know, sadly enough, people who are whose families have went through that history can say otherwise. And why do you think they want to just, you know, it's like they just want to knock people off. I mean, let's 46 half of the world, because then, especially the older population that see communism coming, come on, people, what the hell? So this is basically what I'm covering in this little shorty that I'm hoping is going to be a shorty short. Is, you know, what's oh, opinion. Of course, subscribers only shirky. Michigan's mental health system needs reforms. No, really? Yeah. Opinion. Why it doesn't matter if Biden's V mandate is popular. Again, can't read it. Wish I could. Yeah. Robert Norton. Who's Robert? Yep. Can't read it. Can't read it. Can't read it. Let's see. I'll check one more and then we're going to close. Coming to America. I think that's how it was. That was an Eddie Murphy. Wasn't it the Eddie Murphy movie? No, yeah, Coming to America. Oh, I'm thinking of Living in America. You remember that song? Living in America. Okay, sorry, I shouldn't be singing. I know. I'm going to complete security. Not about our grandchildren anymore. Experts warn about the future of Social Security. What? I'm sorry. Social what? That's not secure. A glance at government spending under the Biden admin. Diapers required at school board meetings and other educational settings in Genesee County. School districts dealing with staffing shortages may have to wait for long-term solutions. I hate when those little videos pop up. Isn't that so annoying? I find that just to be so irritating. Senator Blackburn. I like her, but sometimes I wonder what she really stands for. What was their plan? Here we go. The V mandates for millions of Americans, but not for high-risk immigrants. And this is from the National Desk, Elisa Salami. It really does. I'm probably mispronouncing it, but it's a Salamy. I would say salami, but it's probably Salome or Salami. I don't know. Anyways, I'm sorry if I hacked your name. Lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are questioning Sloppy Joe's latest strategy to mandate V's for federal employees and healthcare workers, as migrants at the border are not required to receive V's. Our object is to get as many people V'd as possible, said the White House. Oh God, circle back, girl, while confirming that V's are not required for migrants at the U.S.-Mexico border. Illegal aliens take a long journey to V hotspots, or not V, to bug hotspots, and they're shoved in overcrowded, unsanitary stash houses with no PPE, no medical attention. They're not tested, they're not V'd, and that's before they even reach our border and illegally enter the U.S., said Mark Morgan to the National Desk's Jan Jeffcoat. It's hypocrisy when they are one of the most at-risk, high-risk categories. According to recent reports, the Border Patrol is using autonomous surveillance towers to utilize artificial intelligence to detect movement at the border. I actually applaud the Sloppy Joe generation for the use of these autonomous towers that we actually developed under the Trump administration, said Morgan. But here's the truth. There's no such thing as a virtual wall. Morgan says the U.S. can't replace one element for another. To be effective and to be able to secure our border, you need a multi-layer strategy of infrastructure, technology, and personal and strategic locations. You need all three, said Morgan. During a recent appearance at the National Press Club Department of Homeland Security Alejandro Mayorkas said that no ISIS terrorists would be able to enter the U.S. through the Afghan refugee evacuations. We have a multi-layered, multi-agency screening and vetting process to make sure that doesn't happen, he said. But Morgan says he's not confident in the vetting process and systems in place. What happens if somebody is not necessarily a terrorist, an active operative that shows up on a database, but what happens if they're a sympathizer, said Morgan? What happens in a chaotic evacuation? They use fake documents. Wow. Okay. Living in America. I think I'm going to change it. Not coming to America. I'm going to put living in America because we are living in America. And this is what's coming down the pike. I want to see something. I'm just for poops and giggles. This is supposed to be local. Sad. I clicked on local. You saw me. Oh, here we go. Burger King. Booger King. I don't know. I guess we're supposed to have some more severe weather today. I don't know if I think it's just thunderstorms. So if you're in Michigan, just heads up, FYI, please be safe. All right, so that's I guess the end of my little post about living in America and what we got coming here in Michigan. Just someone. Oh, it's thinking. I'm like, was it not doing anything? I'm not real. Waiting for play Google. What the hell? I'm not on Google. So you saw what I just typed in there. United Nations Association at the University of Michigan. The United Nations Association at the U of M hopes to promote the values of the United Nations, educate students about the United Nations, and the importance of continued United States involvement and encourage global engagement throughout the student body. Well, hey there, folks. Isn't that interesting? Why am I on Google? Oh, that's why. That's why. I gotta fix this. So anyways, that would be it. I will post that link because that was just kind of creepy crazy how that just popped up and we wonder why U of M is the way it is. So here's your sign, Michiganders. I've been trying to find the actual footage I saw on Telegram post the U of M Washington football game over the weekend, and they claim that allegedly, and this is truly allegedly because I don't believe it happened, that at the U of M football game they were chanting F, F, and honestly, I know a lot's been happening in the liberal town of Ann Arbor with different smaller schools standing up, and I'm all for it. I think that's really great, but I don't think that Washtenaw County as a whole and all those people at U of M Stadium were chanting that. I find that very difficult to believe because they are truly indoctrinated. And as you can see from right here, this is why. And I tried to find, the NFL posted the game, but you're not going to get, if it did happen, they're not going to post it on there. So anyways, that being said, guys, knowledge is power. Share the knowledge. Be kind to your neighbor. You don't know the cross each person's bearing today. And remember, united we stand, divided we fall. God bless you. Thank you for listening. Hit the like, subscribe button if you could. No big deal if you don't. I'm not monetized. I just do it for shits and giggles. Yes, I do. Shits and giggles. Um, after what they after what they've been doing to me on Veronica's page, I'm just going to keep pressing right along. And if you decide that you're going to make a comment that posts porn, do me a favor, take your crap elsewhere, because I will ban you, block you, and report your ass. There is no place on my page for that shit. If you want to get information, you come listen to me. If you want to post dumb, stupid shit, go somewhere else. Thank you, guys. God bless you. Have a great day.